Here we are today with News and Views with the Mayor. I'm Harvey Persons, Mayor of the City of Douglasville, and welcome. We're glad to have you. We have with us today Alisha Ott, who is the new Center Manager for BioLife, who is the Plasma Donation Center. They are a subsidiary of Baxter International. She's going to tell us all about blood plasma donation today. We're looking forward to that, so stay tuned as we have Miss Alisha Ott with BioLife to talk with us today.
Time to wake up. I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Don't forget, you've got a job to do today.
Hey, Mom. I got the job. Thanks.
I've got the job. Welcome aboard.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does.
And like that, you're a job creator.
Good morning. We're here today with News and Views with the Mayor. I'm Harvey Persons, Mayor of the City of Douglasville, and we're very fortunate to have with us Miss Alisha Ott, who is with BioLife, which is a subsidiary of Baxter, is it International?
Yes, sir.
Baxter International. And they are a plasma...
Yeah, plasma donation facility.
Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure I got it right. But they are a plasma donation center. And really, I guess probably, Alisha, the largest in the world?
Yes, we're the industry leader in plasma
Donations,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's my understanding, I guess, from some of the literature I've read about y'all, you've got a very interesting website that really gives you quite a bit of information about y'all. And I think it said you do something like 2,000 donations a week?
Yep, that's a normal plasma center. Does about 2,000 donations a week. We're on our way there.
Okay, so you're going to get there?
Yes.
Okay, how many are you up to now?
A little under 500, about 450
Okay,
a week.
well,
Yeah.
that's quite a bit of traffic.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, let's talk a little bit about you first, and we talked about you a little bit. We're not going to talk bad about you.
Okay.
But we talked a little bit about you when we were getting ready for the setup this morning, and I believe you told me you're from Arkansas.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about you and how you came to BioLife.
Yeah, I've been with BioLife for 6.5 years.
Okay.
I started as a plasma center technician, which is the entry-level position in BioLife.
Okay.
Worked my way up to training supervisor in Fayetteville, Arkansas. You know,
Is that where you're from?
I'm born and raised in Rogers, Arkansas, so it's
Okay.
right down the road.
Okay.
Maybe 15 minutes away.
Okay.
So, you know, got to training supervisor and then transferred to Broken Arrow, Oklahoma as an assistant manager. And I was there for about 3 years and then moved here to run the Douglasville Center.
Okay, now I believe you told me you're actually living in Douglasville, right?
I am, yes, and loving every minute of it.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you actually been here now?
For about 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and my husband and my daughter live here and loving it.
Very
Yeah.
good. Now, you said you had, I believe, a 9-year-old?
Yes.
Where is she in school?
She's in 4th grade in Arbor Station.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Wonderful school. Love it.
All right. You were telling me you were, as a matter of fact, my goddaughter teaches over. I think she teaches 2nd grade, Lauren Cook.
Oh, okay.
So she's-
Hadn't met her yet.
Okay. Well, look her up. She does a great job over there. Put in a little plug for her.
Oh, awesome.
But, okay, so you were born and raised in Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Been with BioLife 6.5 years.
Yep.
Started at the entry level and worked your way up to now you're managing the center over here on Chapel Hill.
Yeah. Yes,
Right
sir.
there next to the
LA Fitness.
LA Fitness Center.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, now tell me, let's talk a little bit about Baxter.
Sure.
Like you said, you're the industry leader.
Yep.
They're international, I believe.
Yes, yes. So BioLife is a subsidiary of Baxter, and we have about 70 centers nationwide. And yeah, industry leader in plasma donations. And we make products made from plasma or used for hemophilia patients, autoimmune diseases, victims of shock and burn, so trauma victims in the ER. So it goes to a lot of great things. And the thing about plasma is it's not something that you can synthetically make in a lab. It has to come from healthy individuals. So our donors are very important in what we do.
Well, that's something. Let's talk a little bit about that and give our viewers kind of an idea of really what you do, because when BioLife Labs first started talking about coming to Douglasville, I wasn't sure about it. So many times you maybe have this misconceived notion of plasma donation and what it's about, but let's talk about that and help our viewers understand the importance of plasma donation and really what y'all do with it.
Yeah, so it goes to a variety of different things. For example, hemophilia patients, they lack a clotting factor that helps stop bleeding. And we make infusions derived from plasma donated by BioLife that help those people, be able to lead normal lives, and they're able to get out. Autoimmune diseases, we make medication, IVIG, that also helps replace, missing antibodies that are missing from their immune systems, also derived from healthy plasma donors.
Okay, now you mentioned a couple of things there that our viewers may not quite understand. They may, but help me with infusion, and I believe you said IEVs, or tell me a little bit about that.
Well, the different therapies made from plasma, there can be infusions. It just kind of depends on what medication and what the need is of the patient. So it just depends on, kind of what level of diagnosis they have and what the doctor feels like is best suited for their condition.
And I believe, or I understand, there's a lot of research and all that goes on with the plasma to develop cures for some other diseases and all. Is that right?
Yeah, IVIG is also used to help B-cell leukemia.
Now you say IVIG, what exactly is that?
IVIG is actually the name of our medication.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so you actually have a medication then that's patented by BioLife that is used in certain diseases?
It's, that kind of goes beyond me in the plasma center.
Oh, okay. It's way beyond me already.
But yes, it is created by Baxter.
Okay, okay. So now tell me a little bit about, I believe I read, or was the understanding that you'll have somewhere between 50 and 75 employees?
Yeah, we are, and we're well on our way. So it's been a great time as we grow, and we've already hired in 4 individuals since we've opened. We've only been open for a few weeks, so it's really great. If we keep going at this rate, we're going to be well on our way.
Good.
Right now, we're about 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things I found interesting, and I can't remember his name, but you had when you had your grand opening, there's a big guy that works back in the lab that I can't remember his name, but he's back there where you actually do the transferring of the plasma or something just before you go into the freezer area.
Yeah, I bet.
And he's from Douglasville.
Yeah, Matt.
Okay,
yes.
yeah, Matt. He was telling me that he was born and raised in Douglasville, moved away, went to work for Baxter, and was in, I'm not sure if he was in Oklahoma or where, or North Dakota.
Fargo, North Dakota.
There you go. There you go, because we were talking about that and how he was so happy to be able to come back home and not have any snow and inclement weather. And I told him, I said, just wait. But like I said, born and raised, grew up here, went to high school here, moved off and put in to come back, and was really excited about coming back to Douglasville.
Yeah, all the team there is so great. I mean, if nothing else, come by and see the great team. I have some really great people working there at BioLife, and Matt's definitely one of them.
Well, that was one of the things that impressed me, and that I guess you've got a lot of new people, but most of them moved here because initially the skills and whatnot that you have or need are not something you just automatically go out and get, right? So you do a lot of on-the-job training.
We do, yes. We do a lot of on-the-job training. And yeah, it takes some time to develop those skills. So those that transferred were a really great asset to opening the center on a really high note, which was great.
And then along that line, then you're hiring some of our local people and all. So
yeah, definitely a lot actually at this point, as fast as we're growing, thanks to the donors. So yeah, we're well on our way. It's great.
So that's picking up quite well. Then you're up to about 500 a week.
Yes, sir.
What's the maximum you can do out of that facility?
Well, we have 72 beds, so we could do 72 donations, and a donation takes about 70 minutes, so about an hour and a half, so about 72 donors every hour and a half, which is, gosh, I don't know, and we're open 40 hours a week, so that's quite a bit.
So if you, let's see, 72, so you could do really around 500 a day.
Good.
So that's you'd be quite busy then.
Yeah, I would love it.
Okay. Well, now tell me what are your plans with Baxter and BioLife?
Oh, you know, I just want to make this Douglasville Center the best in class throughout BioLife. My competitive edge gets the best of me.
Now, you're not competitive, are you?
What, just a teensy bit.
Just a teensy bit. Well, that's probably why you were able to start at an entry level 6 years ago and now are running one of their facilities.
Yeah, it's been great. Lots of support. It's a fantastic company to work for.
Well, that was the other thing in talking with some of the employees that have moved in when y'all had your grand opening. They were all very excited about working for BioLife. They were all very complimentary of the company, and then that was another thing. When we were looking at hoping to get BioLife to come to Douglasville, we did quite a bit of research on y'all to make sure that it was the type of company that would bring the right type of individuals and would be a good fit for us. Because that's the thing, we talk about jobs and economic development, but we want to make sure that it's the right types of companies that will employ the right types of people and will actually bring in the right type of people so that we are able to continue and sustain the type of community that we have that you say that you're enjoying and wanting to move to.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really glad you chose us. I think we'll be a great fit.
Well, and it's my understanding Baxter is making quite a bit of investment throughout the state. You've got a large plasma, is it a plasma center in Covington? What exactly is that? Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it'll be a fractionation plant.
Of what?
So it'll be where we where we send the plasma
Okay.
to break it down to be able to make it into medications. So it'll be really large, and it'll be great.
So now the donation centers, which is what you are, you get the plasma and what do you actually do with it there before you send it out?
Yeah, so we once the plasma is collected, we then draw samples off of it and send it to our BioLife laboratory, where we test for viral markers for hepatitis, HIV. We do routine testing, periodic routine testing for syphilis to make sure our donors are healthy.
Right.
So that's what we do with it, and then once it's tested and everything's clear, that's when we ship it off to be manufactured.
Okay, and that's when you then send it to the facility in Covington?
Once it opens.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, so they're not open yet?
No, I don't believe so. I'm not completely involved in that process. But
So where are you sending the donated sample, or well, not samples, but the donations that you have? Where are they going now?
Eventually they'll go to Van Nuys, California.
Okay.
And yep, a fractionation plant there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit more about some of Baxter's larger plans or goals, or do you know what they're plan on doing as far as opening other centers in the state?
You know, we're the first one in the state of Georgia, and from my understanding, the first of many. Warner Robins, Georgia, will have a center opening there in February. So, and that's as far as I know so far, but I look for many more to come. I'm really excited about it.
So the one here in Douglasville is actually the first center that's been opened in Georgia then?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Try to set the bar high.
There you go. Well, if you're going to start, why not start first in Douglasville?
Right, I agree.
One of the things in reading a lot of the literature that y'all have said that there's a lot of things that are taken into consideration when you get ready to open a center. And one of those things is the people. And it was my understanding in talking with some of your corporate people that they were very pleased with the reception they've gotten in Douglasville and Douglas County and being able to get the facility up and open, and then the response that they've had from the local community.
Yes, it's been wonderful. And our BioLife donors, they mirror the population of the community it's in. So, you know, it varies. The ages, I think, are between 25 and 35. You have to be at least 18 years of age. So,
Okay.
Yep. And
Y'all probably wouldn't take old guys like me then.
oh, well, of course. Of course, we'd love to have you. But yeah, the range varies with our donors. There's a lot of different types of people we get in. We get, you know, house moms. We have a supervised play area. So yeah, it's a way to get the kiddos entertained. They can watch movies and play, and you know, they can go out and read a good book while they're donating. It's,
So for our viewers, if somebody wanted to donate, you actually have an area where their children can kind of play and whatnot while they're doing the donation then?
yes, yeah.
Okay.
It's the funnest place in the building, but yeah.
You heard that, viewers. If you want to come, donation, it's a great time to be able to come, sit back, read a book, kind of relax while you're donating plasma for a very worthwhile, worthwhile situation. And then if you have kids, you have a play area where the kids can play and whatnot for the hour and a half that it takes to do the donation.
Yeah, and we have Wi-Fi, so you know, bring your laptop.
Bring your laptop.
Yeah.
Probably maybe have a little cafe set off to the side somewhere.
We could arrange something, I'm sure.
Okay, all right. Well, we really appreciate you coming in and talking to us today. We're glad to have you in Douglasville. We're glad to have you as a resident, be a part of our community, our schools. We're glad to have BioLife here in our community, and we're looking forward to great things from you, BioLife, and Baxter. So we're glad to have you here and glad to have you on News and Views with the Mayor today.
Thank you,
Alisha,
so much.
thank you and good luck to you.
Thank you.
And this concludes this edition of News and Views with the Mayor. Join us again soon for another edition. Have a good day.